I got this.
Oh no, that's kind of racist.
My God. Ah! Anyway, so I want to know, what is the weirdest dreams that y'all have had?
I had one.
I
where
don't
was
want to
walking
talk
through a
about my
hallway
weird
and the
dreams.
walls
Just
started
talk
to,
about your
Yeah.
cool dreams.
Good night. I love
I'm
you.
dying!
I had a dream where I was walking in a long hallway and the wall started leaking human flesh. It was great.
See you tomorrow.
Chief, you were literally dreaming The Shining over here? You're dreaming The Shining Part 2, my guy? That's crazy.
I never
Anyway,
watched The Shining. Actually.
here, let me give y'all some starting ideas. I want to tell y'all a dream, and I want this dream that I'm gonna say just skyrocket and branch off into like hundreds of different idea chains. All right. So, I had a dream. It was a school shooting, and there's a combination between my school and a Japanese anime school. I'm gonna explain exactly what I mean by that. So it's my school, but then my school has 2 floors, but there was a 3rd floor, and the stairs just went up. I don't really know how that geometrically makes sense, but it does in Dreamland. So you get up.
Everything makes sense in Dreamland.
I know, right, dude? You can see the craziest crap, and it just makes sense to you. You're just like, that's normal. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you're just like that's like our world.
yeah, exactly.
I live
Are
here.
we dreaming? We just think everything's normal, but then we're gonna wake up one day and just be like, wow, we played COD
Some
for
physics stuff doesn't
70
make sense.
hours a day.
I mean, like,
Anyway.
dude, bees aren't supposed to fly.
They're so
But
fat.
we-
They're
but
supposed
we
to
just-
get they're not even supposed to be able to lift
Yeah,
their legs
like
up.
they shouldn't be physically able to fly, but like we just all accept that they do.
I'm dying. Okay. Anyway, back to the weird physics of my land of magic. So there's a 3rd floor, and then the school shooter was on top of the 3rd floor, and see, I was like a secret agent army man, you know, crazy goo goo baga, and I was on the thing, and I had this little like 1911 pistol, and it had like an extended drum mag with a silencer and a scope on it. And I was like, alright boys, it's time to fix this finally. We're gonna take out this guy. I got Big Bertha here. That was the name of my gun. I remember like me saying that in my dream, Big Bertha. And then
Alright.
I go up the stairs, and I prone up on the stairs, and what's crazy is, me and Mansky's shoot at the same time. I'm slightly more accurate than Mansky's is, so I like straight up kill him, you know, like headshot, bushki bomb, but we traded. You see, his bullet was slightly off target though, so it hits me in the right side of my neck, like right in this little, right in my collarbone, like, you know, right where your artery is that goes up to your brain?
Yeah.
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 So this is the craziest, most surreal part of my life, right here. Like this dream was like the closest experience I've ever came to actually dying, and I'm gonna explain to you how it actually goes. So I don't know if any of you know this, but I'm sure you've bled some in your life, right? You like
Yes.
you've had a cut where it's like gushing, and you're like, whoa, that's a lot of liquid. Ah, my God, that's kind of freaky, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever you're shot in an artery, you know it's great. Your blood is pressurized because of the heart, you know, pumping up gravity,
Yeah.
so it has to be, you know,
So it,
pressurized
spew
to
out,
actually get out.
incredibly fast.
So it started gushing, and I was just like, I literally, in the dream, I fall down, and this is where the dream becomes reality, Chief. I start, like, legitimately thinking to myself, this is how I die. This is how I'm gonna die. And then I like was bleeding out, and one of the SWAT guys on my team, one of my SWAT guy teammates came up to me, and he was like, "Chief, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just stay in there, Chief." And like I was just like, "Dog, I'm bleeding out," and it was crazy because you hear like in these stories of people getting shot, how they feel like a sort of calming numbness like go over their entire body right before they're about to die, and then they don't die. But me, I felt this sort of calmingness, and then I felt my body like legitimately die. And this is the craziest part, Chief, because like when you die in a dream, you know how people are like I'm dying, it like affects you in like IRL. that's the craziest thing. It did affect me. I woke up
Really?
and my entire right side of my body was completely numb.
That's
And
kind of weird.
it was like the point where I got shot was the point where it was numb the most. And then as soon as I like started moving around, every sense came back to me, and I was like, that was the freakiest dream I've ever had in my entire life. I'm dying. Anyway, so y'all got any dreams like that? Cause I'm like really interested in hearing some dreams that like are like mine but not mine.
I've had weird dreams that I shouldn't say out loud.
It's only gonna be on YouTube forever.
Yeah,
So
that's
say it,
why I'm
please.
not gonna say it. Okay, so my sister used to absolutely hate me. And so, we like fought all the time. And so I've had dreams where she died, or like I killed her, but then I immediately regretted it and had a mental breakdown and started crying. I think,
Whoa.
yeah.
That's
it was,
like
some
that's
stuff-
crazy. You know, no, that like signifies something, Chief. Like I'm Sigmund
I
Freud
know.
right now. You like that was like instinct, Chief. You know, like you gotta protect yourself, but then you're like, oh man, what did I do? That's crazy.
Now, there was one where my dream literally started out, like, I'm not even joking. I was driving my mom's old Equinox,
You can drive?
car. Well, I was like 5. Like, I was like six or 7 when I had this dream.
Alright,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
young.
Yeah.
And I was driving, and I drive into this, like, container, or, like, I think it was just the same exact Equinox that my sister was in. Just for some reason, the car duplicated. I don't know why.
Dream logic.
Maybe I was in a monster truck. I don't know. I can't. It was.
Just
It
like,
was a long time ago. It was like 8
I
years
feel
ago
you,
that
I
I had
feel
this
you.
dream.
Alright.
But and I drive into her car like full speed, like absolutely destroyed. and I go in the car and she's like, there's no blood. She just like ragdolled, and she's like kind of dead. And I look
Jesus.
and I'm like, okay, now I need to go find my mom, because for some reason I was just killing my entire family in this dream. And
You got something you want to talk about your family?
and then
Just doesn't respond.
I look back at my sister, and she like, I can see her ghost, I can see her dead body, and this like ghost appears above it, looks at me, and just kind of like sighs, and then like ascends up into heaven. And
Imagine
like
your dead, sister in your dream just so
But,
disappointed in you that she just sighs and leaves.
like, but, like, and then I start like panicking and like freaking out, and then I'm like, this has to be a dream. Like, this is a dream. And I convince myself that my entire world is fake, like it was. But in my dream, I had such an existential crisis and mental break that I convinced myself that I wasn't real, and nothing I did was real.
Dog, you like broke the fourth wall.
Yeah,
In
like
your brain.
yeah, dude, I don't know how I did that,
Alright,
but I
alright.
did.
No, okay, so I'm gonna explain to you one of the freakiest experiences I've had.
Oh, wait, but there was another one where my friend Lucas, well, we weren't friends, he was like really annoying, but in like kindergarten, it was like a show and tell day, and he brought this like machine that was like a vacuum, like it looked like a vacuum, and he was like, the machine did, but he was like, this is what it does, it's like, oh, so amazing, blah blah blah. And my sister was there for some reason, even though she's 5 years older than me and shouldn't be in like first grade or whatever we were in. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna get in it, because like you had to be in it. It was like a cloning machine or something.
Yeah.
And she gets in it, and then the vacuum thing like starts turning on and like vibrating, but then it like starts smoking and blood starts drooping out.
No!
and like I start like just losing my mind at Lucas and like start like I basically just like go out on an absolute just like brawl with my entire class and just start beating everyone up because I was so sad that my sister died.
I thought Lucas
I had
died.
a lot of dreams where my sister died.
Do you have a family feud with your sister?
Not anymore, but I did.
That's so crazy, because it's like, deep down, you hated your sister so much, but then you also loved your sister so much. It's like crazy.
Yeah, like, I didn't realize it then, but now I kind of realized that was, like, me figuring out that, like, me and my sister hate each other, but...
Yeah, you value each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that same dealio with my brother, just didn't have dreams where I murdered him many times.
Yeah, my dad always put it, we don't like each other, but we love each other.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Is how my dad always put it.
That's relatable. I understand that completely. So I had this one creepy experience that was just overall downright just surreal. And the thing is I was dreaming, and then in the dream, I don't remember what happened. This might even be the dream that happened after I was killed by the gunshot. Let's just say it is. So I was having a dream in which I was so like fascinated by it that I literally woke up at IRL and then went back to sleep and then woke up in the dream in the morning time of the same day. And it was like a Sunday, so I didn't have school, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do something. So I get up and I did something, and I get in the car with like my dad, and we go get something from like, I think it was Walmart, like right down the road. And then right as we enter the or right as we were leaving Walmart, getting in the vehicle and going up the bridge towards my home, I was talking to him, and I was just having a regular normal conversation. Like, Chief, I can't explain to you how real this conversation was. It was like I was actually sitting there talking to my father. So I was like, you know what? I had this really weird dream last night. And I started explaining him the dream, and then something clicks in my head. And I'm like, wait a minute. Something's wrong. This is a dream. And he looks at me and he's like, it is. Good job. You figured it out. He said those words to me in my dream.
Really? He really just said, good job. You figured it out.
Yes! And it was like, what the heck? And I immediately wake up. I'm just like, oh my god. My brain just plot twisted me and broke my fourth wall. And I was like so confused and also mesmerized by the simple fact that my mind came up with such an elaborate just scheme to screw with me. And it was so like perfectly crafted that I was like legitimately mesmerized by it.
I've had stuff like that where like
someone in the dream literally says you're dreaming and you...
No,
It's so weird.
I've never had that, but I've had dreams where I'm like, am I dreaming? But I never, like, those dreams are always cool, but I never like them because it just makes me feel empty.
Yeah, because
it gives me this really weird feeling.
Nothing here is real, so why be here? But that also brings you to another point, like, why play video games? None of it's real. So what's the point of it?
It could bring you places in life. It could bring you places.
I can understand that. But like, let's say you can upload yourself into a computer. At that point, nothing's real. So what do you do with your life? Like, do you just live in cyberspace? But in that case, again, nothing's real. What do you do when you're forced to live in a world of nothingness? I'm dying. Oh my god. How would you answer that question? Let's say like you're 60 years old and your life is coming to an end. Why at 60? I don't know. Let's say you live till 80, just to give you that little bit, give them 20 more years. Let's say you get cancer when you're 60 and you're like, I'm gonna die, but then you don't, so you live till you're 80. So good job, you survived 20 more years. But then, while you're like 70s, the immortality, like mind uploading comes out, and you take it. What would you do if you get into the world and you have this like existential crisis where you're just like, nothing's real. What do I do? What would you do in that situation?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Really, what could you do?
Well, see, this is my thing with like digital simulations of consciousness. Consciousness, be it existent or not, it's still an emotional connection towards a reality that you deem as real or not. It's really up to you to deem that. So my suggestion is allow them to still exist in the real world, but like outside of a physical form. Like they still
Dude,
have a
love
voice,
how
and
five people were just shooting me. I'm sorry, but 5 people were only shooting me.
were they 5 black guys and you're a white chick sitting on a white couch?
No, one of them was a Korean.
Oh. Oh my god! I'm dying! You made me laugh and I started choking on something.
Okay, sorry, continue with your thing.
Anyway, well, like, let's say you upload your mind into a computer. Would you want that computer to be mobile, or would you want it to be stationary?
What do you mean? Like, would someone be able to just, like, carry me around?
Well, the thing is, if you're mobile, you could carry yourself around, but then you also have a physical form. In that case, you can die again. If, like, backups weren't a thing. I don't really know how you'd back up a mind.
Well, I mean... Yeah, no, I would want to be mobile, so I wouldn't just be, like, in a dark room as a computer, like, 24/7.
See, this is my dealio. I'm like, if I turn into, like, a digital being, I would so love it if I could legitimately control a hive mind. From a stationary position, have a hive mind, and each robot that I control has a different purpose, and every, like, I'm completely self-sufficient. You know how cool it'd be if you could launch yourself up into space and you can literally be a living satellite? Or not even a living satellite, like a living spaceship. And like if you ever needed any materials ever, you just go to an asteroid and you're like, "Alright, I need gold to make a nice little superconductor to fit in my my third arm." Or yeah, massive dangling with my 2 ongus balongus. And in my sack of bacco. And alright, back to being, you know, realistic here. Let's say you're a spaceship and you're like, since you don't have gravity, you can essentially be any structural thingy ding ever. So I feel like I would want to be just like a ball with a bunch of tentacles that could do stuff.
So you'd be like the big brain thing from Futurama.
Dude, I've never watched Futurama, but I'm like picturing what you're thinking, what you're saying, and probably yes.
It's like a big flying brain with tentacles and a really deep, like, ominous voice that just yells at you.
Yes! That is me! As I proceed to yell at you. Anyway, I want that though. Like, you know how cool it'd be if you could just like go into space, have your little robot buddies, which are technically just you, but you're controlling them remotely, and they just fly around. Yeah, like a ton of drones floating around you in space.
Have you ever played the game Enslaved Odyssey to the West on PS3?
Jesus Christ, that was so many words, I didn't hear a single one of them. But no, I haven't. You said Enslaved Odyssey to the West?
There's one guy that controls a whole bunch of everything. He, like, enslaved the wasteland, and you gotta, like, get it back. Like,
Ooga booga. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. What if you and like your best friend launch yourself up into space, and both of you like got your own massive asteroids, which you can just harness the resources, break up the asteroid, and build literally whatever you want, and just like compete with each other in terms of cool things to build.
So it'd be like Kerbal Space Programs forever.
It'd be like permanent space Minecraft. But in real life. And everybody in the planet saw you and your buddy, and they were like, "Those 2 guys are really cool!" You know? And then if they ever got the idea to fight you for no apparent reason, I don't know why.
Them off, like, no.
You'd just be like, you and your buddy would team up, you know, you're typically like enemies, or here, let's say you're this. Since neither of you can like technically die, but you build robots that have a shared consciousness, and that consciousness is you. What if you built like a billion robots, and your team or your other friend built a billion robots, and you literally had like solar system wide space wars with just you and your buddy trying to 1v1. And the only thing is, neither of you are actually in any danger. You two are just fighting because it's fun.
It's like totally accurate battle simulator, but like on a larger scale.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Holy crap, but in space. And awesome. And like, what if there was like another world where, or another race of people, or let's say it's just you, which are these robot gods guys, and you're fighting each other, and then humans like exist, and they're like watching your battles, and they're like, you know, also fighting with you, but then you realize, oh, the humans are actually dying, and we don't like people when they die, because, you know, we only kill robots, and robots are just us, so we're only killing ourselves, but since we're not actually dying, nothing's actually happening. You're just essentially respawning in whenever you're us, because you're not actually dying. But these guys, they're actually killing each other because of our actions. So what you do is you team up in space with your buddy, and you stop all the humans from killing themselves, and then the humans are like, oh, they're not actually enemies. They're just friends who like fighting each other because it's fun. And then they also do the same thing. So now you have a whole world of gamers, and you're two like god gamers in space. And
I feel like the government would try and harness it, and then they'd just get their asses handed to them.
Yeah, that's the funniest part. Cause like, what if there was this other like the humans? They saw us, and they were like, you know what? What if we can weaponize that and make them ours? But then they realize, oh crap. Or like, as soon as they try to harness one of the robot's powers, one of the robots being you or your friend, you and your friend just look at you, or look at the human race, and they're just like, they just flip the alien god equivalent of the bird to all of humanity, and just pokes, you know, like just pokes the planet, and just shuts up half the planet who was like trying to be bad guys to you. And then they're like, holy crap, those massive space gods were actually friends. They were just having a friendly fight over, you know, nothing, because they were just having fun.
Still try to weaponize it.
Yeah, but that's the greatest part. They physically can't because they're weak compared to us. It's like,
I know.
It's like a noob trying to attack Ninja, or trying to like convince Ninja that Ninja's best friend is a bad guy, when Ninja best friend are fighting each other, and the noob is like, you know what? You fight for me, and then we kill that guy. But then Ninja and his buddy was like, you know what? No, you're stupid. We're friends. You're just dumb. Anyway. See, this is why I need a podcast. And you know what's great about today? This is the first time I've ever actually done one of these massive talks with you guys, where I'm the one doing most of the talking, and you guys are just sitting back and listening to me rant because I'm an idiot. But I'm actually streaming this time. I'm actually streaming this time, so this is going to be permanent, and it's going to be on YouTube. And if I get all Quantumania on you guys, the YouTube will see that I am Quantumania on you guys.
And that you're smart.
No, I'm smirt. There's no A in smart, it's smirt.
That's what I said, I said smart.
Oh, you did? Oh my god.
Clearly not very smart.
I know, right? I find it hilarious that I actually had to load into a COD lobby to start streaming. So like this whole stream I've been talking with a crow flying above my head, so that's fun. Anyway, Tucker, you got any like weird dreams? Cause you haven't really said anything much.
He was mute for 20 minutes.
Yeah. So you got any weird dreams you wanna communicate of? Because if you don't,
I had one on the same topic of the one with your dad, where it was like, "Oh, hey, you're dreaming."
I would love to hear that. Please tell.
But it wasn't like the same way. I found out completely differently. It was like, Christian knows that I'm like basically immortal at this fucking point. Like, I'm not dying anytime soon, as of ever. So.
Huh? What?
He was shocked by a car battery.
I'll let Mako explain.
Like, he fell off of his house like 3 times and didn't do anything. He was hit by a car twice.
Tucker!
And yeah, he didn't die.
Or break any bones.
I broke a bone by catching a football. Jesus Christ. It was a pinky, but still. Yeah,
I've
so
never broken a bone.
continue. Why is being immortal relevant in this?
Well, it was like a nuke went off. Like some big war broke out between two people. I forgot who it was. Like some massive war thing broke out.
The North
And
Koreans and Russia. Even other
maybe,
teammates.
don't know. It was a big old kaboom thing. It was like Hiroshima.
Kabowski!
If it was like worse.
Everything's worse
I
than
don't
Hiroshima.
think Hiroshima could get worse.
No, you are so incredibly wrong. You don't understand how wrong you are. Hiroshima was a baby compared to what we have today.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean like what's happened.
Oh yeah.
Like we haven't launched anything as bad as like Hiroshima.
Yeah,
or
I
Nagasaki.
understand. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so continue.
Oh yeah, no, something landed directly on my house. Everything around me was gone. And I just kind of like stood up. I was like, oh, what? I'm like, okay, this is kinda weird, but I can deal with this. I can live with this, quite literally. And then,
So, you get nuked, and you're fine with it.
yeah, I get nuked. I'm fine. I'm like, alright. I just kind of go look around. I find some dude, like, melting. Some dude who's like, it looks like the feral ghouls from Fallout. It looks like them, but he's just kind of standing there too.
That's
He's
weird.
like halfway melting.
Were you a
like a
feral
feral
ghoul, or
ghoul
were
thing.
you just normal?
I was normal. I was just kind of there.
Oh, so he's just
Like-
immune to death. And every other form
For
of
better or
fashion.
for worse, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I got up, looked around, found him, talked to him for a bit. He like coughed or something and then bit the dust.
Oh, so he just
And-
straight up died in front of you?
Yeah, he just like
You just put
gave
a-
up on my
and just
Yeah,
stopped
pretty
it. Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, I'm playing Apex. This is not the right point to talk about.
Yeah, dude, they are hardcore holding B right now. This is not a good spot.
I half wish I actually cared about Apex so I could enjoy the game with you guys.
Yeah,
but
that'd be nice to play.
every
dude. Okay, so
time-
continue.
every time when I play Apex, I just want to kill myself. Because it's
I
just
wanna do
not
that
enjoyable.
normally.
Well, maybe you should stop playing Apex. Anyway,
It's not-
Tucker,
it's Apex.
Yes.
continue.
Okay, so I get up, I walk around for a bit. I find other people that are like that, and they're just like, hey, like,
Hey, die. Anyway, yeah.
they said, hey, I found a way to like not live anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, how do you do that? And they're like, well, you can't like find out. You gotta like wake up first. And I'm like, what?
Whoa. God, I hate that so much. Being in a dream and then someone in the dream that you know, I guess know, but isn't really, real, saying
Yeah.
that you're dreaming, and you just realize, oh my God, they're right. None of this actually make any sense.
Like, it's like, oh, how does?
Oh, I just remembered something. Okay, so you know what lucid dreaming is?
Yeah, lucid
Yeah,
dreaming. I've
that's
done that.
what
yeah,
we've been
it's
talking
just
about this whole
becoming-
time.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I remember one time I was like thinking about all my dreams, and I was like, okay, wait, I just realized you don't feel anything in a dream. Like physical touch isn't a thing.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, okay, next time I'm in a dream, I want to see if I can remember. Just touch a wall and see if you can feel it.
What if the wall
And I
touches
remember-
you back?
And I remember I did that, and I was like, and it like felt weird, it felt like I was touching electricity. Like it wasn't shocking me, but it just felt like pure electricity.
You want to
and-
know why it felt like pure electricity?
Why?
Because your neurons run on electricity.
Oh,
Anyway, continue.
okay. But yeah, that's what it felt like, and I was like, oh my God,
I'm
I'm
dreaming. Wow.
And anytime I realize that I'm dreaming, I always wake up. Like
I
I'm not
know.
even joking.
It's the most
is
annoying
so
thing.
annoying.
Because it's
'Cause
like,
I can
I
never
finally
lucid dream.
figured it out. Never mind, I'm awake.
It's so
Here,
annoying because like
you
I
ever-
want to lucid dream so bad.
Yeah, you ever get to a point in a dream where you're like, you know what? I know I'm dreaming, but I really want to continue this dream. So I'm gonna wake up and try to fall back to sleep, and remember this dream and keep dreaming
I've tried
And
to
you
do that,
literally,
but it never works.
it never works for you. It's worked for me like one time in my whole life, and
It works for me.
I literally continue the dream as soon as I go back to sleep. But I immediately forget it's a dream. I just continue it as if it was just a normal experience. Like
I mean,
I will
think it
remember
might have
it.
worked one time,
Like-
but not for long.
Whenever I wake up after I start dreaming or continuing the dream the second time, I will literally just straight up, like, be like, yo, at the beginning of the dream I knew it was a dream. Then I forgot it was a dream. Or I woke up, I went back to sleep, same dream, but I didn't remember it being a dream. And then I wake up IRL and I have the whole picture, but half of the picture is me aware of being a dreamy boy, and the other half is not. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all want to hear a crazy dream I had one time? I'm sure you do, based on the awkward quietness. So,
Yeah.
back when I was like 5, like the whole creepy clown garbage. Like this was
That
before.
wasn't one of your 5.
I know. No. Shh. This was like what I'm talking about was like the previous creepy clown event before the 2016 creepy clown event.
Oh
Was
yeah,
that
the
in
2016 one, the one that started in Flint, the city that I live next to.
Sure.
Nah, it started in North Carolina.
The 2016 one didn't. So that one started
Yeah,
in
it
Flint.
did.
All
I
right.
remember it was one of the Carolinas.
No.
So, this was way before this crazy creepy clown event happened. But I watched creepy killer clowns or killer clown something. It was stupid. But like in the movie, I was like 5 when I watched this.
Oh, Killer Clowns from Space.
Wait, Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes,
I love that movie. It's so good.
The little alien, you know the movie since you're obviously you just mentioned it. You know what I'm talking about. But one of those alien clown things came up to me, and in my dream. And the thing is this dream started off with me falling asleep. IRL, I remember falling asleep. But then in the dream, there was no transition between living. Like out the dream, like before falling asleep, and in the dream. So, for me, it was just a linear cycle. I didn't feel like I just felt myself drifting off into, like, sleep. Dreamland. But, like, I knew I wasn't dreaming, but I was dreaming. It was the weirdest thing. But anyway, I have my eyes closed. In real life, and in the dream, I opened my eyes. It was no transition. It was just me blinking. And I was in a completely dark room, and I was like, huh, this is weird. I swear I was in my room literally half a second ago. I opened my eyes, and then it's a completely dark room. I look forward, and then I see this, like, small face, and this face is getting closer, and the face is getting closer, and then, like, I look at it, and it's a creepy clown from space walking towards me. And right when he gets like half a foot in front of my face, I look at him and I say out loud, I'm good. And then I open my eyes. And that was the end of the dream. It was the ultimate screw you to a dream that I've ever had in my entire life, and I love it. It was a nightmare, but then I was like, no, I don't like you anymore. I'm just gonna wake up. And then it's like the clown got sad, but then I woke up. Because it was like, oh man.
Sorry you're not having a good day. I don't really care though. Good night.
Anyway. Man, I could talk about dreams all day. Oh yeah.
Dude, no
Tucker,
shot.
how
They
many do you
added
have?
solo.
How many do you have captured?
27. You?
38.
What did Calvin say a second ago?
I don't know.
He
They
said
added
something.
solos into the reg rebirth section.
Oh, you want to play?
No.
You're just gonna say you added. You know what? Okay.
Yes.
He's just gonna freak out after realizing they added solos and not play with me.
I'm gonna play solos. Yes.
I can't believe you just not play duos. I mean, you got a whole duo partner chilling in the lobby waiting, talking about dreams and stuff, and you're just not even gonna
Also, Ethan,
invite them.
I saw your thing, your story, and I finally found out what you look like. Not at all what I thought you would look like. You look nothing like what I pictured.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I've sent you
After
a picture
seeing
of
his
me
face,
before.
like I saw what he
I
looked
do
like
not
a long
remember
time
seeing a
ago.
picture of you.
What'd you say, Tucker?
Tucker.
I saw what Ethan looked like a while ago. Like
Yeah,
long
he saw like back in
I
summer.
thought first. I thought
Yeah.
first. I
So-
met Ethan.
Why? What
I
did
met
you
Ethan.
think whenever you first saw me?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you looked pretty accurate to what I thought you'd look like.
Really?
Really?
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So, Calvin,
The-
can you stop
Little hard-
eating, Rice
That's
Krispie
not
treat
me.
in the mic? Oh, who's eating a Rice Krispie treat in the mic? That's Chris
That
Chris
was,
Pratt.
Tucker.
BK
No, I'm
foot
not
lettuce.
eating it.
Burger King foot lettuce is in my lobby.
No way. No way.
Burger King foot lettuce is in my lobby.
Calvin, do you have any weird?
Positivity.
Shut up! Do you have any weird dreams that you would like to share?
Champ Panganiga Poppy. What? King Shiesty.
Is he high?
Wilbur.
he's
Lucas
high.
the God.
Calvin, are you high?
Huh?
Are you high? How much did you smoke before you joined us?
None.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't do that stuff, man.
I wish I did.
No, you don't.
don't. Shit's for pussies.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
want
not
some.
even just saying that.
I want some. I want.
Yeah,
I
people
want
that do it
pussy
don't
and
get
it.
pussy.
I
No.
want both.
No, you don't.
Okay, really? You want us?
I am here for this conversation and I'm interested now. Continue.
Don't do drugs. Shit
Well,
is
it sounds
completely
fun.
different. No, so.
Here. I'm
Do
gonna.
it.
This is the deal.
Okay, don't get
I-
addicted. That's what I'm trying
I
to
am a
dude,
person.
I've done it.
You've done drugs before, Mako.
No, I
Then-
haven't.
Then why did you just say you have? Okay, anyway,
I
Mako.
didn't. I haven't.
Mako, let me get something straight with you. I am clean, alright? Every
Okay, as you
single
should be, 'cause
one
you're
of my
not
friends are not. I
Yep.
am not.
Okay.
I have maybe one friend who doesn't actively smoke in front of me. So, I know what it does, like, to your brain. I know, like, all the physical and mental qualities of nicotine, THC, and LSD, DMT, all the other,
CBD.
like CBD. I know
STD.
all. No, you can't smoke. You can't smoke an STD, Chief.
Challenge
God.
accepted.
Stop it. You just cut off a dude's dong and he has gonorrhea and you just smoke it. Anyway, moving on. So I know all the effects of all these different chemicals if they enter your body. And I'm gonna tell you right now, from what I know, the only thing that ever would seem slightly appealing to me would be a psychedelic. Weed is not a psychedelic. Sorry.
I know.
Weed is not on my agenda on things I would.
Okay, alcohol. That is a no-go. Alcohol is.
Yeah,
no.
definitely not alcohol. I don't like alcohol. I don't get
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's like the only drug that can kill you the easiest. Which is
Ethan, are you
crazy.
still streaming?
Yes. Which is crazy because it's so readily available, yet it's like one of the most deadly drugs in existence.
Yeah.
Like it's worse than heroin. You understand that,
You
right?
just admitted to drinking when you're underage.
No, I have never drunk.
Stream.
I just know the effects of it because of my buddies.
Yep.
Mm.
I'm not gonna call
I
anybody
get-
out on stream, but like me personally, like I said, I'm as clean as you can be. I've never done any sort of like illicit substance or licit substance.
Oh, like you are clean.
Yes, I'm very clean. I mean, yeah, so I haven't done anything. But the reason why I know all these things is because of my friends. Because like I said, none of them are clean. All of them have smoked a joint. All of them have been high. All of them have, or not all of them, most of them have popped a few acids in their livelihood. So yeah, I'm aware of what the stuff does to you. And I can readily explain to you why it's a bad idea to take. because one of my buddies, one of my closest friends, straight A student, like I'm talking his GPA was the best it could be. He started smoking, and then he valued his, smoking addiction more than he valued his like life. So he completely let his life go and like slip away, and it was so sad to see. But yeah.
See, I don't get that. I don't get like, unless if it's gaming, I literally haven't gotten addicted to anything. At all, ever.
But if you do get addicted, you can say that he won't any day of the week, but just like
that's the sad part.
I'm not gonna get addicted. I'm not gonna get addicted. And
that's the sad part. That's the thing. That's the thing he said every single day. He's like, I'm not addicted. I could stop at any point. I'm just like, do it then. And he's like, no, I'm good. And I'm just like, well, you already proved my point. So I'm telling you, Chief, if you want to try something, don't overdo it.
Do it in moderation.
Do it in moderation, please, because you will ruin your life so fast. Like, I know. Well, I don't know the guy, but I've talked to a guy online who literally was like, his whole life was perfect. He had a wife, he had kids, he had a job that paid really well. He tried heroin one time. He was like, dude, that was awesome. I don't think I'm ever going to do it again. 2 days later, he tried it again.
Okay, well, yeah,
and
but
then
that's
he
like
tried it again.
See,
and then he tried it again. But that's the thing.
When I'm talking like drugs, I'm talking more like weed or nicotine. Like I'm not talking like hardcore stuff.
Okay, but you gotta think. This stuff can happen with weed, nicotine, and alcohol as well. It's not just heroin.
People in our school, Christian.
Oh Jesus, yeah, dude.
Exactly.
Freaking Kennedy.
Wait, John F. Kennedy's in your school? I thought he got killed.
Yeah, John F. Kennedy is there.
I thought the last thing that went through his head was a bullet.
Nope, it was a bad thing.
Nah, dude, he's way too open-minded for that.
No. Okay.
He's way too open-minded for that.
Oh my God. I've seen the video of John F. Kennedy's head being blown off, and that played through my head.
Oh, I've got a video of some dude as a boyfriend standing up and putting a 12 gauge to his girlfriend's face and just blowing.
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen some. Wait, can you send me the video of the Johnny boy? Because I haven't seen that.
What the? Why do you want to see that? You don't want to see that, man.
Gory stuff is fun.
It's messed up.
Yeah, see. Gracie.
Anyway, if you want to try a drug, try something that doesn't get it. Don't smoke it. Don't smoke things. Smoking is incredibly bad.
Yeah,
if you eat it, no. If you okay, let's say you do want to try weed, because you just said you would not be averse to doing so. If you want to try weed, try edibles. They're so much safer. They're so much more healthy, and it won't essentially choke you out the first hour. They have more of an effect because when you eat something, it takes longer to get into your system. But its effect is like 10 times harder, or more like 5, more like 2, in that range.
It's better effect, as we could say.
It's better for you to eat it than smoke it. Always remember that. Unless it's like something you inject, because if you eat something that you're supposed to inject, it doesn't really have the effect.
Yeah.
Don't inject either.
Also, don't eject.
Yeah, no. Needles.
Dude, you could literally inject water into you and it'll kill you.
Exactly.
Like, you can inject like literally anything.
It's because whenever you put stuff directly into your bloodstream, like even if you pumped like one bubble of nitrogen into your bloodstream, it would probably give you like an aneurysm.
Like
in seconds.
No.
Are you stupid?
STD is sexually transmitted.
No. A sexually transmitted aneurysm. Oh my God. An STA.
Nah, man, that's a Make-A-Wish dance.
Stop talking. Anyway, the only drug I would ever actively want to try would be a psychedelic.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people would ever want to do anything but a psychedelic. Because heroin is a painkiller. That's all it does. It just numbs your nerves. I don't want that. Weed is a
oh my God.
depressant. All it does is make you tired and hungry. What's it called? Alcohol is also a depressant. All it does is make you droopy and retarded, socially dumb. Anyway, but like psychedelics, all they do is open up your mind to concepts that you didn't know existed until you actually tried the drug.
So like acid.
Yes. And the greatest thing about acid and DMT and peyote is whenever you take it, it lasts for a while. It's strong, and so you don't actually have to get too much of it to actually have a half decent effect. And you can't overdose and or get addicted to it. It's literally the ultimate, you know, feel-good drug without the consequences of all the bad stuff. You can't get addicted. You cannot get addicted to psychedelics. You cannot. It's literally scientifically proven that you cannot get addicted to it. I mean, you could get to a point in life where you're just like you value it more than other things in your life.
That can happen with any other.
But that can be that doesn't even have to be a drug.
You can do that with anything.
You can do that with any physical object that exists. And at that point, it's just self-control.
Dildo.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like knowing when enough is enough.
Addiction, though. It's when you lose your self-control over an object or anything.
Yeah, but it's not
that's
physical. It's not a physical addiction. It's a mental addiction at that point. And I understand physical addiction, but having the will or not having the willpower to just say no, that's where I draw the line on: do you really deserve to actually, you know,
have the ability to do
have the ability of freedom if you don't have the literal willpower to just say no to something?
One word.
Like exactly. And I understand it whenever you're around people and they're not allowing you to say no. That's when I understand it.
Yeah.
But
That's just called peer pressure.
exactly, that's just peer pressure. And whenever you take drugs, you got to be really careful on who you're around. Because if you're around the wrong people, you're screwed up. Howdy.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Dude! I was fighting one person for like 10 minutes, and then when I finally get them low enough to kill them, Acosta comes up behind me and kills me.
That's unfortunate. Don't want to talk about now. We went through dreams, we went through drugs. You want to go through family dynamics? No, I don't want to do that. That's lame.
No, I'm not talking.
No.
Yeah, this is not the brightest. What happened to Taylor?
I don't know.
Didn't someone add her back to the group chat? Tucker, didn't you add her back to this group chat?
Yeah.
She's just like gone.
She just doesn't do anything now.
She has a boyfriend that has a full-grown beard.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah, I know. I remember like one of the first things she said to me was like, "I'm not into facial hair." Love that.
Oh yeah.
I'm like not to brag, but I'm strictly friends. Like, do you guys not talk to her every day? I could literally text her and she'd respond.
I mean, I have her Discord too, but
No, I'm talking Snap, and I've got a number.
yeah, that's what Discord 2
Yeah,
is.
I got
That's my code for that. It's Discord 2.
Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed
Parents don't want him to have it.
If I have it, I will literally never see the light of day again.
Why?
Because his sister did stupid shit with it, and his parents don't trust him enough for him to not do stupid shit with it.
That's
For
stupid.
whatever reason.
Even though I could literally do it on any app I want. Discord, boom.
It's easier to do
Messages
it on
boom.
Discord. It's so much easier to do it on Discord. If parents actually knew how much power the internet gave to their kids, I think they'd be a little more concerned with just giving them
Dude,
free
even
reign.
email. I could literally do it.
I know!
Email.
You can any sort of communications device in existence other than call. No, you can still do it on call.
What?
Is that Tucker saying that?
No, that's Ethan. Tucker's in the party though. Tucker, say
Who's
hi.
that?
Hi.
Who's that?
Christian, say hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Gracie says hi. Gracie says hi to both of you.
Hi, Gracie.
I don't know this person.
It's his sister.
My sister.
They don't know me, do
Literally,
they?
Tucker and Christian are like my family they're siblings to me.
Aww, that's so cute.
Literally,
I
my
wish
mom-
I had
You're my work
friends that were
acquaintance.
close enough to be considered family, but they
That's
value.
how Tucker Fish and I are since like 5th grade.
Yeah.
I got 15
Yeah, dude.
kills.
Honestly, since day one, me, Tucker, and Calvin have been like sticking together. Like since day one.
Yeah, we got through like really retarded fights like twice, but
Yeah, but that happens with everyone.
yeah.
I've got 3 ball.
You have 3
You have
balls?
3 balls. I have 5, get on my level. I have 5, bro. Get on my level.
I've got a taco.
Dang, bro, that beats me.
Oh, it's got a smiley face on it too. Oh, I got a duck.
Hey, Calvin.
Look at
When
my
is-
charms.
When is the next time that you're gonna go up to the northern to visit family? Or do you not have any
When's the
family?
next time you're gonna come back here, Calvin? You're gonna come visit me, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta say this part. So
Come
listen,
visit me, big man.
you guys, Tucker and Christian, you know where I used to live? Not
Yeah.
near-
Yeah.
On the other
Yeah.
side of Michigan.
Yeah.
My dad lives. I might move in with him.
Wait. Your
Yes,
biological father?
Yes, that dad.
Oh.
Oh.
can't- I can't remember the
Okay.
story.
He put
If
me
no,
on-
Calvin, he's streaming to the internet.
I don't care.
Okay.
I
I just remember you didn't like telling people this, so I.
well now you're telling everybody this by telling me
I
this.
honestly,
Alright.
I don't care. As long as I don't say a name, and y'all don't know the name, so.
That's
my
true. I
dad,
don't.
He he abused my mom, and me, and my siblings. Before my sister was even born, tried killing her in the womb.
Whoa.
Yep, and he put me in a coma for about 3 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
Medically induced. I overdosed. I flatlined twice.
That's crazy.
Nah, man. Dude, I've died.
Okay, do you remember what happened though?
No, I was too young.
Because my stepmom said that
That's
she
like-
died once, and she just said that she said that, I remember when I was young, I asked if there was heaven, and since I was young, I think she was just like, oh yeah, there's, like, it was like a bright light, and I was at the pearly gates, but then I asked her, like, when I was, like, 12, and she was like, I don't know, it was just dark, and then I heard stuff, but then I was awake.
Yeah, it's you know how when you sleep, it feels like time goes by in a second?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever blacked out before?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I blacked out.
Yeah, was it a slow blackout?
No.
It was
Um,
more
Not at
like
all.
it was like
Okay.
no, let me explain this to you. It was like
Yeah.
being in one place in reality and then immediately like teleporting to another completely different place in time.
Yeah,
Not
like just
knowing
time
what
travel.
When you black out, you'll wake up as soon as your head hits the same elevation as your heart.
Whoa.
Like, as soon.
Huh?
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't.
Chris
Yeah,
Oh,
Pratt.
so-
hold on, while you're
blacks out.
explaining this, I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper, I'll be back.
Hold on.
Already
Explain this to
out.
me. So you get knocked out, you're standing up, you start falling down, what happens?
If you fall down and you land on your back, as soon as your back and your head are flat, you're up.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
It's crazy, dude. I lost a lot of blood in my elbow, and I was about to black out, but I remembered.
Nope, fuck that. I'm not getting Dr. Pepper. Fuck
I
that.
remembered
Fuck
to keep
that. Nope.
keep the
What
same
was out there?
elevation.
You scared?
My kitchen is connected to my breezeway, and I literally walked into my kitchen and I heard whispering and a slight, like, moan coming from my breezeway, and it's pitch black in there. I'm not fucking with that.
I
Dude,
feel
don't tell
that.
Alex, he'll just make fun of you. Dude,
I
Alex,
feel no, stop it. I feel so hard for that. That exact thing has happened to me before. I was like 5 years old. I was so thirsty. I wanted to get something to drink. I get out of my room. I run down the hallway. As soon as I pass my sister's bedroom, I just see a figure. A completely pitch black figure in a like slightly not as pitch black background, and I was like, no, 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 and I turned around and ran as fast as I could.
Yeah, nah. See, I may be white, but I'm not that dumb. I'm not gonna walk towards it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about my family mirror?
Your family
Oh wait,
mirror?
I've had an experience exactly like Calvin. I know the exact story he's about to tell.
I don't know the story, but tell me, because I might have had one like that.
I'm concerned.
No, I've definitely told you. You just probably don't remember it. There was this. My mom got a mirror from a garage sale when I was probably about 3, and when I was 2 or 3, I would wave at everybody new. Like we would walk in the store and I just wave at them. I was a happy, cheery kid.
Yeah.
And
What happened to that?
That went away. Yeah.
Yeah, that went way fast.
no, I kept.
Yeah, he was
doing-
still happy, cheery guy.
Slightly less happy.
But like,
More cheery though.
I would wave, and I wouldn't wave at my family because I've already met them before, right?
Yeah.
So my mom buys this mirror, and she sets it up to where I can. My back is facing the mirror. No, I'm facing the mirror, and I can see not her, but she can see me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there giggling and waving at the mirror. Right? I'm just sitting there giggling and waving, and my mom comes over, picks me up, and I just start bawling when she puts me on the bed facing the ceiling. Little do we know, in this house, the husband killed his wife and 2 daughters, then killed himself.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, crazy, dude. And then, this mirror is in the storage compartment. I'm gonna have this mirror in my house when I'm older. That's why I call it the family mirror. I love this mirror.
What?
But
So hold up. Let me get this straight. You got a mirror from a person which once belonged to a
No,
murderer.
it was in a house that belonged to a murderer. We lived in that house.
Yes.
Why did you live in a house with a murderer?
Not with the murderer. He killed himself after he killed his family.
Yeah.
Oh,
are you
so
even listening?
was it a haunted mirror? It was a haunted mirror.
Yes.
It was a haunted
Oh.
house.
House.
I'm not smart. Okay, I'm
Ethan,
smart.
you
I'm
are
not smart.
listening, are you?
I'm
Ethan,
orange.
You're orange.
Um,
I agree.
but-
I've been there. I've felt orange before. I've been there.
okay, since we're talking
Anyway,
about
yeah.
ghosts, since we're talking about ghosts,
Wait, can I tell my mirror experience?
no,
There's a ghost that
Oh,
works
okay.
dude, I was laying in bed at my noon at the house.
Can we just like go back to that? Can I talk about my ghost story? No.
Oh, okay.
but like for real, I was laying in bed, and I think I texted Tucker. I texted someone after I texted Dakota, right? And what happened was, my blanket gets pulled down to my waist,
I heard.
and then I feel something grab my head, and then
Real men
stroke
don't rape. Oh shit, must have been a ghost. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you shut up, please? I'm interested. He has my attention. Continue. The ghost grabs your brain and gives you a jiggle.
And then I get. No, and then it says he gives you
You know,
a jiggle.
Calvin, you sent me a snap voice message of that.
Yeah. And what happened was I got up and I go to like walk out the door, and my doorknob was weird at the time because if you put too much pressure it'd fall out, and my doorknob, it broke and I was stuck in my room. So that's when I started texting people. It was crazy, dude. I was like up against a corner. I didn't want no ghost in my booty hole. So I was
Into my
Sorry,
mouth,
that one-
not my
sorry.
anus.
I'm sorry, but just that one
Okay.
clip keeps popping up in my head. Oh shit, must have been a ghost then.
Shut up. What if it was a ghost? Oopie. You know, that's those type of stories is the reason why I don't entirely not believe in God.
That made no sense.
Well, okay. Let me
Well, I
explain.
don't think he means God necessarily, just a higher being of some sort.
Exactly. So I am an agnostic atheist. That means that I like to believe that there's not a higher power, but there's always that thing in the back of my head saying that there is. And these experiences with like non-existent beings touching you is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, what are these creatures? What are these fourth dimensional beings that exist in a wavelength that we can't perceive that mess with us every now and then? And are they angels, like, or are they like the biblical representation of an angel, but they're not actually angels, they're just creatures outside of our observable, you know, space-time?
Okay, there's actually theory about like animals being able to see ghosts. All right.
Oh yeah,
So,
I've heard it many
Cats
times.
specifically, I think.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
cats.
Okay,
so-
wait. Before you say
Dude,
this,
no, shut the fuck up. I haven't been able to talk for like.
I'm gonna
since
let
I've
you
been
talk,
recording.
and then I'm
going
gonna
to
talk
finish.
some words.
I haven't finished a full sentence since I
I
joined the
believe
party.
in God.
Okay,
Dude,
so basically,
Ricochet, anti-cheat and COD. We're doing this again. Okay,
Please
Calvin.
stop, dude.
We were bullying him
really
a
just-
minute ago before you joined.
Can I
Anyway.
please just finish?
Yes, please talk. I would love to hear
You
you.
finished? No, why are you doing that in a
Okay.
PlayStation?
So-
Oh my
weirdo?
god, you weirdo!
Hey, mama. Everyone say hi to mom.
Not
Tuck
my
her
Are you
mama,
gonna
mama, but like, still
talk?
mama. Hi.
Mako, this is why you don't finish things, because you don't actually talk when you get the chance.
Cause you guys are just gonna interrupt me.
No, we're not. We're waiting for you.
Hi, Calvin's mom. I forgot your last name, so I can't say Mr. and Mrs.
Wait, can they hear me?
No. Christian says hi too.
Hello,
says hi.
people I don't know.
Shut up, Ethan. My
Hey,
mom
hey.
said that.
Bully me, woman. Wait, Calvin. I need you to check if your mic settings are always on, because last time they weren't. Okay, good.
Yep.
What were you saying, Mako?
Oh, by the
Because
way-
you're obviously not talking.
Okay, so
Wait, the Ricochet anti-cheat, is that where they get banned?
Shut up! Okay. Come on, man. Say some words.
dude, what are we even talking about? I can't even remember. What
Cats seeing ghosts.
Oh yeah, okay. So basically, so your
Basically.
Calvin,
eyes.
is Ricochet really in COD?
Stop!
Okay, so
Yo, they added a new lowrider
the
to GTA.
The things that like let you see colors and stuff
How much
in your
is it?
eyes.
Yeah, I
are
have 4 of them.
liquids.
They're called
Pigments?
cones. No, pigments are different. They're called cones. Anyway, I have 4 cones. That's like makes me one of the top 10 rarest people on the planet. Anyway, I'm gonna finish what he was saying. He was probably saying that animals have more cones, therefore they're allowed to see more colors, therefore they're allowed.
Ghosts are on a color plane that we can't really see.
We can't comprehend because we don't have enough cones to see them. I was actually getting there before I was interrupted by him, which I was actually the one doing the interruption, but he's gone, so I can say whatever now. My cat has always done that crap to me. Do you have a cat that'll just look at a corner?
No, I'm allergic. I was
Yeah.
severely allergic.
Okay,
I will
well,
die.
we're not talking about you, we're talking about Tucker here. Did that cat that looked at that corner just stare at that corner endlessly?
For like all of me eating dinner, like a whole 30 minutes, it was just kind of there.
What was in that corner that you couldn't see?
I do not know. actually.
That's what freaks me out, man.
Okay, can you repeat the story? I didn't hear it. I got
Oh my God.
lonely and sad, and I
Dust.
wanted to join back.
Well, you can watch. You can actually watch the stream. Anyway, I'll just tell you again. So, do you have a cat?
Yes.
Does that cat randomly
All the
look
cats
at?
that I love died. Now only the cats that I don't like.
I
are
don't
alive.
want to hear your depressing cat stories. Let me talk. Now,
Dust.
One of them died in my dad's arms as I watched. The other one died in my lap
I
as
had a
watched it.
bird that died in.
His cat.
that-
Yes, cat. I missed your
If
cat.
you keep saying dust,
They
I'm
like
gonna
me
stab
more.
you.
Dust.
But,
I had a duck
Dust.
that died in my dad's arms.
Dust.
That was bad. I was
Dust.
playing Castle Crashers and then it died.
Yes, Calvin,
Dust.
both of them were cremated. They are dust now.
My God.
I'm not joking, both of them are cremated.
Dust.
Stop! Stop it! Oh my God! I love how your sister laughs at that. Oh my God!
Yeah. My headset's always loud. Always. I
Okay,
think I can make it. No, yeah.
stop saying dust and start dusting. Now, did
There
did
needs
this?
to be dust.
I'm going to poke you with a hard stick
Nine and a
if you
half
don't
years.
stop
Nine and a
flopping
half
like a
years.
fish on the ground
Yeah,
saying
dust
dust.
pans, did they get like scooped up?
Yes, they do.
Dust, 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 dust.
So,
dust,
Mako.
Dust. Wait, I know how to make this better. 1 second. I
I was
gotta.
about to say he stopped. He did make it better.
No.
No.
No, 1
No,
second.
false alarm. Alright,
Dust.
so,
Just wait.
Mako, did that cat ever randomly creepily stare at corners?
Yeah.
What was in that corner that you couldn't see?
Okay, well, if you guys would have let me finish my fucking sentence.
Yeah, they have more cones in their
Okay,
eyes, therefore
so-
they are able to perceive more colors, and that color spectrum could possibly have the ghost in it that you can't see, but the animal can because of its receptors. That's what you were saying, right?
Kill yourself.
I know, I'm so smart. So, oh, by the way, I have 4 cones. That means I'm like top 10 human. I already said this, but you left, so I'm gonna say it again.
Dust.
Which makes me really rare, and I can see dust a lot easier than other people. Anyway,
No, my dust is being weird.
do you just look at your dust and you're like, wow, it's so dusty? I mean, it's not dusty today. Oh my
Whoa,
God.
Dust is made of dust.
Woo, 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 woo,
No,
woo.
my dust isn't playing.
Huh?
1 second, Tucker. I gotta use you, okay?
I'm so confused.
Dust. There we go.
Oh my.
Dust.
Dust.
Oh.
I hate,
I get what he was
Wait, yo,
doing.
I can make it better.
I hate you.
Dust.
Dust. Dust. Dust. Dust. Dust. Dust.
Here, I can make it better. I can make it better.
Dust. 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 You want to hear something really crazy?
Dust.
Dust. Dust. You want to hear something really crazy? Dust.
Stop! Oh my God, you're on the stream, aren't you?
Dust. Dust.
I don't have whatever voice message you guys have, so I'm just playing the stream.
Dust. 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 Hang on.
I'm going to mute every single one of you if you don't stop this.
So bad.
Here, I'm gonna speed it up to times 2 real quick.
Oh my god. Oh my phone.
Are we done?
Maybe.
Once again, I got some more dusting to do.
I'll put it in half speed.
Dust. Yeah! Put in 25. Put in 25. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Dust.
Alright, I'm gonna say the thing that I was gonna say about my cat, you know, like 20 minutes ago before everybody started dusting their houses. My cat would randomly...
Wait a minute. Wait. Technically, if you got a bunch of speakers and you just play Dust and all the speakers and you put all the speakers throughout the house to the speaker in every room, would that be dusting your house?
Yes.
Calvin, you're using the same logic as if you record silence, does it scream silence? That's the same logic we're using.
Yes.
If a tree falls down in the woods and no one hears it, does it make a sound?
No.
No, it doesn't actually.
Yes, it does.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. Okay,
You
so
telling me where's the proof?
No. What happens with noises is like it bounces around and goes into your ear holes, and that's what sound is. It's you hearing
Here,
it. But
you
if
want me to
no
explain
one's
it? Here you go.
but if no one is there to hear it, then it may
Christian.
I will leave party again.
Christian.
Can I join you in that other party?
Christian.
What?
If there's lightning in, let's say, Michigan, or a car crash in Michigan and I don't hear it, does that mean that sound doesn't exist to me?
Yes.
No, I mean if no one's there to observe it. Like if literally no one is there to observe it, I'm going to kill one of you.
You know where they live.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well I don't know where. I know where Tucker lives. That's about it. Tucker, it's looking like you going back.
Here.
My God. All right. So, whenever you were a small child, Mako, did you ever like get one of your pets and sleep with them to make you feel safe from the ghosts? And
Yeah,
the
I did
demons?
that with my cat.
I did that with my cat too. And you know what's terrifying?
Dead now.
You know what's terrifying? When I had that cat with me, that cat would always look at the same exact corner of my room.
Whenever I had my cat,
like
it would
Dusty
always
cat?
purr and like be really happy and let me pet it. And then it died in my dad's fucking lap.
Can you not, please?
Barrett is there as he makes the catch.
I hate you so much. I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go bed. Bye bye. Should I end the stream?
Well, you should end stream, but don't leave.
Well, why? I could like
'Cause we're talking.
continue streaming. No, you're just retarded.
Cause dust and blood.
Alright, I'm gonna just bye bye. I'm gonna just bye bye.
You know, guys. So we were watching Avengers: Infinity War in English, and I realized that the black guy.
The black guy, Falcon.
Black guy. There's like 8 of them in Infinity War.
No,
That's
Black
8 more than we
Panther.
needed.
No, Black Panther. He
Okay, Tucker, calm down.
He tells the main character all Thanos is gonna get is dust and blood, but that's literally what he gets, but not in the way he thought. Like he foreshadowed everyone getting dusted.
Wait, Tucker.
Bro, literally just dusted the paint away. He like dusted it off. He just like brushed it off and then like, oh, it's happened.
Good guard.
What?
Say hi to Dakota and Chance.
What's up, Dakota? I can't. How are you?
Dakota, Tucker says hi.
You listening, Tucker?
Yeah, what's up?
We're hearing.
Poopy!
Just for you, baby.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this day. Finally came. Took you long enough.
Miss you.
Miss you too.
He says miss you too. He says hi to you too, Jance. Christian, you want to say hi?
I don't think your brothers like me.
No, they haven't met you.
One of them did, and he thought that I was talking smack about him, and he said he was gonna beat me up, and I said he would. And then we haven't spoken
Blonde?
since.
Blonde hair?
Yeah, blonde hair. Blonde hair.
Oh yeah, he was just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
was kidding. Yeah, that's Coda's
Dakota
humor.
used to go to Grand Haven High School.
But he's scary,
Hang
so
out with
I
him
thought
a
he was
lot.
serious.
Yeah, Coda's very scary.
Plus,
Well, yeah, I
I get
love
hit
Dakota,
on a
that's
daily
great.
basis, so
Yeah, I did.
You
too.
do?
yeah.
Do you want me to help
I
you
don't
with
know,
that by
told
hitting you more?
Christian you'd beat him up.
Tell him that I was the tall fat guy that was probably wearing an Asta sweatshirt.
Oh, Calvin, I love him. Also, I love you both of them. I have to tell him. Okay.
So is
Alec
Solo
Benton.
Rebirth staying in the game forever?
I hope so.
What is Rebirth payload?
Rebirth, but with payload.
Really?
Yeah, it's in the
It's
name.
payload, but instead of Caldera Verdant, it's Rebirth Island.
That honestly sounds kind of fun. I want to play it.
One or two. Oh,
Two.
I got number 2. Yeah, it's the harder challenge.
Alright.
I'm getting Dying Light 2 soon. Should be
Oh,
Saturday.
Bo, that's crazy.
Nice, bro.
Who texted me? I have been
I
texted.
can see if I can buy it on my PS4, and then I can play it with you. And I'll ask for Dying Light 2 for my birthday, and then I can play it with you.
Oh,
I'm
come
gonna ask for a way
on!
to live.
Come on, you little German boy. Wait,
Oh,
Tucker,
German
I gotta
boy.
send you a video.
Alright. I'm gonna go skedaddle. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bro, come on, man.
What you mean, come on, man? I'm not even saying anything. Nothing is happening.
Yeah, for real, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's why I'm leaving. Nothing's happening. Other than dust.
What?
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, see you, Ethan.